Gilligan, and this is the Fast Track. Think bullying only happens on the playground or in the classroom? Well, think again. Workplace intimidation is enough of a problem that several states have considered legislation to prohibit it. So, how do you protect yourself from a bully in the office? Let's ask people on the streets of New York.
I go to my bigger boss.
Ignore them.
Try to just put up with them.
To get some professional advice, I sat down with the author of Financial Infidelity, Dr. Bonnie Eaker-Weil. Joining me now is Dr. Bonnie Eaker-Weil, author of Financial Infidelity. Great to have you here.
Thanks, Anna. Same here.
So tell me, what kind of toll does it take on a person when they're consistently being bullied at work?
Well, you know, the toll is post-traumatic stress disorder. It's burnout. You're not going to believe how serious this is. It causes absenteeism in work, productivity is low, and people really don't even want to come to work anymore.
What are some ways that they get bullied?
Well, you know, you get bullied by this crazy-making behavior, I call it. It's like a double bind. It's like being put in damned if you do, damned if you don't. And what that really means is they're stabbing you in the back, but they're smiling at the same time. And you really think that you're crazy. You don't understand what's going on. So bullying is really a tactic. It's a blame and a shame. It's projecting blame on you to make the other person feel better. In other words, they're very insecure, and they feel very low in self-esteem, so they want to raise their self-esteem up by making you feel bad, and then they make themselves feel good.
Now, it's interesting that you say it's a tactic, because I would imagine it would be very hard to confront someone about it, because it could be something as subtle as eye rolls. What do you do in that situation when you feel intimidated by someone, but you don't know how to handle it?
Well, that's a very good question, because guess what? You don't realize it's even going on. It's so subtle. It's like an unconscious thing. But the worst thing is to confront and attack them back. You really have to stand up to them, but in a very psychological way. You have to disarm them, and you have to dilute it. The best thing to do is, like my mother always used to say, you know, like if a waitress would bully her, she would say, "Are you having a bad day? Or is you having a hard time? Are you having a problem?" The other thing is very important to get somebody to be your comrade at work. Another voice, because the bully does not listen to you. You're getting scapegoated. And they're getting off on it.
So should your comrade be your boss? Do you go tell on them?
Yes, absolutely. Well, no, you don't tell on them. That's exactly what I mean by standing up, but not going head to head. You tell your boss in a nice way, but you say something like, you know, I wonder if Charlie's going through such a hard time. I don't know. I know he's getting divorced, or I know that he had a kid that had a problem, you know, that had a handicap. Is there something wrong, because he seems to be a little moody? And you know what? I'm not going to say that he's picking on me, but it is making my life a little miserable. But I do understand where he's coming from. I know he's going through a hard time. That way your boss knows you're not attacking him, and then your boss will go to bat for you. But you can't act intimidated. You can't act scared. And you can't get reactive. You can't get angry. It's very important not to get angry.
Thanks so much, Dr. Bonnie.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, Anna.
And we want to hear from you, so email us your topic ideas to fasttrack@foxbusiness.com. I'm Anna Gilligan. Until next time, stay on the Fast Track.